Welcome. I am the old woman you have heard about. A life of over a century, woven with countless experiences. I have lived through wars and peace, changes and continuities, witnessing how each era has left its mark on the human soul. These long decades have granted me a unique perspective, a deep insight into human nature and the threads that weave our existence. Today, I invite you to join me on a journey of reflection and discovery. Open your hearts to the lessons I have accumulated. Let my voice guide you through the labyrinths of life. Together, let's explore the eternal truths I have discovered, and perhaps at the end of our journey, you will find a new light to illuminate your path. Welcome to this journey towards wisdom. First, let's talk about gratitude. It is more than a simple act of acknowledgement. It is a powerful tool that has the potential to completely transform our perception of life. It is not just giving thanks for what we have, but also a way of seeing and living in the world, an approach that opens the doors to a wealth of well-being and understanding. Let me tell you a story that deeply illustrates this concept. Many years ago, I met a woman named Elena, whose life was full of difficulties and challenges. She had lost her job, was going through family problems, and her health was not smiling upon her. Every day for her was a mountain to climb. However, despite the storms that battered her existence, Elena found an unexpected refuge in gratitude. She began each day listing the things she was thankful for: the sun shining, the roof over her head, even the smile of a stranger. This simple yet powerful practice slowly changed her perspective. It didn't erase her problems, but it gave her the strength and focus to face them in a more positive and constructive manner. As her attitude changed, so did her reality. Her gratitude attracted friends and opportunities. People were drawn to her spirit and resilience. Although her problems didn't magically disappear, the way Elena faced them completely transformed her life experience. She became more optimistic, more resilient, and surprisingly, more fortunate. What Elena experienced is not an isolated case. Modern science backs up the idea that an attitude of gratitude can have a significant impact on our mental and physical health. Studies have shown that gratitude can decrease stress, improve sleep, and foster an overall sense of well-being. When we are grateful, our focus shifts from what we lack to what abounds in our lives, and this abundance becomes the fertile ground for more happiness and satisfaction. Gratitude can also act as a bridge, connecting us with others in a deeper and more meaningful way. By recognizing and appreciating others' contributions to our lives, we strengthen our relationships and foster an environment of mutual support and understanding. It's a virtuous cycle. The more grateful we are, the more we realize there are things to be grateful for. Elena's story, and many others who have discovered the power of gratitude, is a testament to how a simple yet profound perspective can alter our entire life experience. By adopting gratitude and maintaining a positive attitude, we not only improve our own lives, but also radiate that positivity to those around us. So, I invite you, dear listeners, to consider gratitude not as an occasional response to kindness, but as a daily stance towards life. Let it be a conscious choice, a path you choose to walk every day, regardless of the circumstances you face. By doing so, you will not only transform your own life, but also become a source of light and strength for others. Gratitude and a positive perspective are gifts that keep on giving, growing, and expanding beyond what we could imagine. And on this journey, you will find that life, with all its complexities and challenges, is deeply beautiful and abundantly rich. Now let me talk to you about patience and acceptance. Two qualities I have found essential in the journey of life. Patience is not simply the ability to wait, but the ability to maintain a calm and understanding attitude while doing so. It's the deep understanding that some things, the most significant and beautiful changes, require time to blossom. Acceptance, on the other hand, is the serene recognition of reality in its current state, without trying to force or escape from it. Together, patience and acceptance are the keys to lasting inner peace. Throughout my life, I have faced many storms, some that threatened to break my spirit. But in each, patience and acceptance were my constant companions, sustaining me when the path became impassable. I remember, in particular, the difficult years of war, when the world we knew was crumbling around us. Uncertainty was our daily shadow, and fear, a frequent visitor in our hearts. In those dark times, patience taught me to wait for the dawn of each new day, to believe in the possibility of a better future. Acceptance allowed me to face our reality with courage and find peace even amid chaos. It wasn't passive resignation, but an active choice to embrace life in all its forms, trusting that even the deepest pain has a purpose in the grand design of our existence. This attitude not only helped me overcome the challenges of war, but also became a guiding principle in the years that followed. When I lost loved ones, when I faced illnesses and disappointments, patience and acceptance were the beacons that guided me through the pain to a place of understanding and ultimately healing. They taught me that resisting or denying our reality only increases our suffering. Instead, embracing it with patience and acceptance opens a path to transformation and personal growth. And here's the beauty of these virtues. They're not just for times of crisis. Patience and acceptance are everyday companions that can transform our daily experience. In small delays, in challenges at work or home, even in our interactions with others, practicing patience allows us to approach each situation with a clearer mind and a more open heart. It helps us reduce stress, avoid unnecessary conflicts, and find joy in life's slower rhythms. Acceptance, on its part, frees us from the constant struggle against what is, allowing us to focus our energy on what can be. Therefore, I encourage you, dear viewers, to contemplate patience and acceptance not as mere words, but as living practices. Integrate them into your daily life. Observe how they change your relationship with time, with others, and with yourselves. Discover for yourselves how these principles can carry you through tough times and how they can illuminate ordinary days. In patience and acceptance, you will find not only peace but also a strength and wisdom that endure. On the other hand, forgiveness and empathy are two of the most powerful tools at our disposal for healing and strengthening both ourselves and our relationships. They are not mere emotional acts. They are deeply transformative choices that affect our inner and external life in significant ways. Forgiveness is a release, a conscious decision to let go of resentment and pain that binds us to the past. It does not mean forgetting or justifying the harm done to us, but choosing to free ourselves from the burden of bitterness that impedes our happiness and inner peace. By forgiving, we open ourselves to the possibility of understanding, healing, and sometimes even starting anew. Empathy, on the other hand, is the ability to truly feel what another is experiencing. It is a bridge to understanding and compassion, allowing us to connect with others in a deep and meaningful way. Let me share with you a story that illustrates the power of these virtues. Many years ago in my own community, two families were entangled in a conflict that had lasted for generations. A misunderstanding that turned into resentment and eventually open hostility. The pain and anger were passed down from parents to children, perpetuating a cycle of sadness and mistrust. However, one day, one of the younger members of one of the families, tired of the ancient hatred, decided to do something radical: forgive. Unconditionally, without expecting anything in return, simply forgave. This act of bravery and compassion was the first step towards healing. Over time, through empathy and understanding, both families began to see beyond the past. Through empathy and understanding, both families began to see beyond the past, recognizing the shared pain and common humanity. This act of forgiveness not only transformed the two families, but also changed the atmosphere of the entire community. It taught us how forgiveness can break cycles of pain, how empathy can build bridges over deep chasms of misunderstanding. This story is a testament to the power each of us has to influence our environment and create waves of positive change. Incorporating forgiveness and empathy into our lives is not always easy. It requires courage, honesty, and sometimes deep internal work. But the rewards are immense. Forgiveness frees us from the chains of the past, allowing us to live in the present and look towards the future with hope. Empathy allows us to connect with others in a genuine way, creating deeper and more fulfilling relationships. Thus, I urge you, dear viewers, to reflect on how forgiveness and empathy can play a role in your lives. Think about old wounds that may need healing, about misunderstandings that could be resolved with deeper understanding. By embracing these practices, you not only improve your own lives, but also contribute to a more compassionate and loving world. And remember, every step towards forgiveness and empathy is a step towards a fuller and more peaceful life. As we close this journey together, reflecting on the lessons of gratitude, patience, forgiveness, and empathy, I hope you take with you not just words, but seeds of change. Each of us has the power to transform our own lives and, in doing so, influence the world around us. The stories and advice I have shared are more than lessons. They are invitations to live with greater depth, understanding, and love. Remember, the path to a fulfilling and wise life is not always easy, but it is a journey worth undertaking. The lessons we have explored today are steps on that path. As you continue your journey, I encourage you to carry these lessons in your heart, letting them guide your decisions and relationships. If you have found value in our conversations and wish to continue exploring and growing together, I invite you to subscribe. By doing so, you will not only receive more wisdom and guidance, but also join a community of seekers and dreamers, all of us united in the pursuit of a richer and more meaningful life. With this, I bid you farewell for now, not as a goodbye, but as a see you later on our shared journey. May each day bring you new opportunities to practice gratitude, patience, forgiveness, and empathy. May you find peace, joy, and love in every step you take. Until next time, keep seeking, keep growing, and keep shining. Subscribe, share your thoughts, and continue this beautiful journey with me. Until then, take good care of yourselves.